Hello. Man, I really went sicko mode yesterday, didn't I? Well, today we get to tie a bow on it. Ship upgrades. Like a list of what ship upgrades I have. I think I have all the important ones, but I need to make sure. Why is it not like by category? Come on now. Uh, got heavy armor for the ship. Got improved shielding. I got the Thanix cannon. Yeah, that's real shitty common admin. Okay, we have all the stuff. Time to go. Actually, let's go talk to Garrus and Tally, and then Will and Thane, and then we'll go finish the game. Oh, did it? Shit. Fix that. Well, we're gonna talk to some people, and then we'll go become the Suicide Squad.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Really?
The Hanar? Excessively polite? Worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
That's cold.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource.
God, I really
Also
hate the
as a
filter
person.
on his voice.
They regretted their need for me.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact.
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
So the species that dies if it gets wet moved to the water planet.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
Is it dead now?
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Jesus.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull.
Stop doing this.
He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the
This
spring
isn't
wind.
cool. It's just really dumb.
It's defiant in the scope. A laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
What the fuck was that? You like fucked up the screen.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time. Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what
okay,
we've already
goodbye.
discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Like, that's fucking... It's not Indian
Put together an
soap opera
impressive team.
editing.
I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small
It's
army.
like...
We might just finish this mission off.
It's like Sherlock editing, BBC Sherlock editing.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
Glad you're here.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Turian preparations.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Full context sparring.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats.
Oh, you
Nerves,
banged,
mostly.
didn't you?
She suggested we settle it in the ring.
You got owned, didn't you?
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tie. Reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress.
Gross. Look at him shaking his head. Gross.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're
It's
up
my
against.
turn now.
I think I prefer
Thank you,
blind
Bishop Bane, for the
optimism.
follow.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Now let's go talk to the Emoto-chan. Then we can go die. And I guess we can also talk to Jack.
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that big?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just come on, you little boshtet. Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
Why do you get sick again?
I never understood how you get sick from non-Quarian germs.
We don't, really. Turian germs are the only ones with any chance of affecting us, since we share amino acid chirality with them. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
No, we haven't even got
Right.
Legion yet.
Say I get
We have to go get
exposed
the
to a human
IFF.
disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms.
We're gonna go do the
Nausea,
IFF,
vomiting,
get Legion, do
everything you'd
Legion's
expect
loyalty
from
mission,
being
do
sick.
the suicide mission, and do Arrival. That's hopefully what all we do today.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt
Okay.
to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla...
Yeah, that wouldn't
ruined
happen
our
in
immune
200
system's
years.
adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen in the 200 years you've been kicked off your homeworld. No offense. BioWare, you don't know how to write science fiction.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Common Advent? I think it would take a hell of a lot longer than that. 5 generations to completely ruin your immune system? Nah. Also, you could, like, treat it with controlled injections, I feel like. Like, almost like, vaccination. Like, it's just, it's very, I trust you too.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I...
Oh,
didn't
no,
mean
she's
like that.
turning into the little sister.
Wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Should I just kill her? Should I just murder her?
Wait a minute. It sounds like
Look
you're
how
suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
We're not banging her. Let's shut it down.
This mission will be risky enough. I can't jeopardize your health for that. No matter how much I'd like to.
But you'd like to? Good to know. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
That was fun. Oh, we should. Whatever. Whatever. Time to go. Time to go die. Of course Liara heads keep winning. Why wouldn't Liara heads keep winning? She's the best girl after all.
Only half our fuel remains.
Oh, I have a lot of space for fuel now. Look, all I'm saying is that she's quirky and does missionary, and that's why she's Jason's favorite. The Derelict Reaper. I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see Sonic stuff, if only because I think they're going to put a collection in there. Tally and... Sure. Combat drone. Yeah, let's make it explode. That's fun. Yeah, this is all good. There's not.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
I can't show every single thing.
To 500 kph.
God, this shaking is really bad. Very
It's not
TNGS.
transmitting any IFF, but the LiDAR paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the Hurricane, huh?
If you're experiencing really bad DualSense drift, you should probably just contact Sony.
Just
Wait, I don't need any money. We're going straight to the fucking ending of this game.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016.
No, the one I'm taking name. I'm taking a couple days off because I have to do things. So it'll probably be Monday when we start Mass Effect 3.
That the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chandana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Also, yes, I have every ship upgrade. I have the 3 ship upgrades that matter.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about the Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
You'll get us out.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
everyone's dead. I've seen this too many times.
Ymera married? You never mentioned that.
I'm married to my work.
Anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife.
I
remember, that day was the only time I saw her in stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this?
Ruh-roh.
Same thing.
It sounds like the Reaper was affecting their minds.
That's just when two people like the same anime girl.
Hostile spotted. There are high-pressure tanks by the husk.
Ow! Oh wait, I don't even have to give a shit. You're just husks. You don't have any capacity to stop me. I'm just gonna elbow you in the face.
Technology for making husks.
One down.
Why aren't you taking damage from my punches? Oh god, there's a lot of them.
There we go. Got the food ready.
Get up, Tally. These guys aren't tough.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead.
Yeah, no shit.
We're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Yeah, it's releasing in January. That's a little bit soon, in my opinion. But whatever. I'm sure it'll be
I couldn't
fine.
see the shooter. Survivor from the science team.
Oh, I just got more stuff. That wasn't actually a work log.
Hostiles up ahead!
God, fuck this. Come on, Mori, you pop out. I know you're gonna. Oh god, it's you. Let's go with the Widow. Heavy disruptor ammo. Tactical cloak. Tactical cloak. Ow.
There we go. My shields are down.
Uh-oh.
One less to worry about.
Yeah, get down. Oh god, why there's so many of you?
And stay
Just bullying him. Were they working on it since Let's Go got released? If so, that's pretty good. That's... Fuck, that's almost 5 years. That's a really long length of time. So I have faith in that, if that's true.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him.
That's actually a good line. I want to hear it.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right. But even a dead god can dream. A god.
I mean, there's no guarantee that that game is open world, Alphonse is best.
It's a force. It warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get. Not until it was too late. The god's mind is gone, but it still dreams. He knows now.
I mean, the Switch Pro is probably going to be out before then.
Close my eyes. I can
Diamond.
I can feel every one of us.
Like, I can't imagine that the Switch Pro doesn't come out this year. Like, Nintendo doesn't announce shit until like 2 months before it comes out. They didn't reveal the Switch until 2 months before it was out. We didn't even know the fucking thing's name. Like, it was the NX until that January showing. Maybe we knew the name. I can't remember if we knew the name or not, but we didn't know what it looked like or anything about it until that showcase.
I'll take it.
Did they show it in October? I thought they didn't really do, or did they just show us what it looked like in the name? Did they just do that trailer with the people like jumping up and dancing in October, and then we actually found out stuff in March? Or not March, but January? Especially if this isn't a new console, but it's like a new revision.
We've seen these before, Shepard. Dragon's teeth, your people call them. The Geth used them on the Eden Prime.
See how the room is arranged? They treated this thing like some kind of altar.
That doesn't seem right. No one in their right mind would want this.
You heard the logs. They were seeing things, hearing things. They were being indoctrinated.
They don't deserve this.
We can't help these people now, but we won't let the machines use their corpses like this.
Yeah, like, so if this is, like, I don't think this is going to be a new Switch in the sense that, in like a new platform. I think it will probably be, where the fuck does it want me to go? Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like the PS4 Pro probably. I mean, who knows, because Nintendo loves doing shit that nobody else in the industry has ever done, even if it goes against all rational thought. But that's what it most, like, they're selling so many Switches, they wouldn't announce like a new thing. At least it wouldn't make sense to. But again, things making sense don't really matter to Nintendo. Yeah, the 3DS was a new platform, Apple Gothic. You couldn't play 3DS games on the DS. Cheeseblarg, the 3DS didn't continue to exist after the Switch came out. Game sales and hardware sales died almost instantly. Like, the 3DS went into a coffin instantly.
Shepard, Commander.
sniper was a Geth. Since when do Geth talk to organics?
Shouldn't be able to talk. A single Geth has no more intelligence than a Varren.
Yeah, the last 3DS retail game was Persona Q, but the game stopped selling way before then. My understanding is that the part of the reason that the 3DS just went off a cliff entirely, like Nintendo just gave up on it entirely, is because the Bowser's Inside Story remake for 3DS sold like 5,000 copies. It sold virtually nothing. I think the only 3DS game that did even remotely okay after the Switch came out was Samus Returns? Was Samus Returns 2017 or 2016? I can't actually remember. Will you guys fuck off? Jesus. Oh, this is bad.
Get ready to fight.
Callie, blow up your droid, please. Yeah, like, that Metroid game was the last... Why aren't you taking damage? Oh, fuck. Fuck off. Ow. Oh, God, it's you. Oh, thanks, Shepard. You're real fucking good at that. Incinerate him, please. Thank you. Tactical cloak.
Deploying combat drone.
Felt that one.
I don't think that really didn't have anything to do with the Diamond. People were just sick of the fucking 3DS. Oh, I do? I wish it had told me that. That would have been helpful. Maybe it didn't. I'm just deaf and blind. Yeah, I don't like the change to the art direction in those.
Incoming.
In any of the DS Mario and Luigi games, really. I'll believe Bayonetta 3 is fine when we see it. Because I have reasons to doubt it I can't talk about. And Platinum's name being pulled off Astral Chain is weird. That makes me more scared for Bayo 3 than anything, frankly. No! This is the best gun. Especially considering my other options. No, I can't talk about it. Don't worry about it. We would have talked about that on Big Think Dimension for an hour, Marshall Lee, so I don't think so. Okay, shooting that does not blow it up. Tally, please make it blow up. Okay, I guess you won't do that. Honestly, no gun kills things faster than me spamming melee. Like none of my other guns, so I'm going to just spam melee. Okay, maybe I won't just spam melee. Maybe I'll run away a little bit. Will that explode? Yeah. Assassination cloak. I'm gonna run pretty far away. Weren't they taken off the Astral Chain site? Like the Astral Chain website.
Soften them up.
They took Platinum's name off it. There was definitely something like that.
Yes.
I don't see why you would want content removed. Like, just don't play it if it's bad content. You don't have to do the bonus shit in Radiant Historia. Sound Chaser, they got total... Sound Chaser, I'm not misremembering. They got taken entirely off Grand Blue and development restarted. They got taken, their name got taken off some Astral Chain things a year after development. A year after it came out. Yeah, the copyright notice for Astral Chain removed Platinum because Nintendo owns that IP entirely. That's what I meant. So Phil, you got Grand Blue and Astral Chain confused? No, I fucking didn't. Platinum got stripped off the copyright info for Astral Chain. Yeah, Relink is 2022. I mean, I assume what happened is that Nintendo just bought Astral Chain off of Platinum. Like, maybe their development contract meant that they had the option to do that. Maybe they just offered enough money that Platinum wanted it. Like, I don't know. Don't worry, we'll see more of Babylon's Fall at E3 2020. That game totally hasn't been missing for almost 2 years.
Yes. Go get him, Jatika. Good girl.
I mean, I have heard things about why Platinum got taken off of Relink that I can't share, but it definitely wasn't just a development thing, because they were a decent way into development, is my understanding. I want to see Bayo 3 and Babylon's Fall. I want to be excited for Platinum again. I want them to release a game that I can point at and go, everybody should play that game the way I can for MGR. By the way, fuck that weird new revisionist history people are doing about MGR being bad. That's literally just... I don't know what it is. It's just weird contrarianism.
Scratch one.
It's like, oh, this game doesn't fit my erudite definitions of an action game. It has too many cool, interesting set pieces and really great sound design. But dodging is weird, and your main method of defense is blocking, and it's kind of easy, so it's bad. The only thing that matters is the combat system. Nothing else. Nothing about presentation matters at all. I'm very smart. A lot of people have that weird take on MGR now. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I've just seen it in multiple places. Like, it feels like part of it is people being mad that it's too memey.
Then we get off the ship fast.
Again, I'm not talking about anybody specifically. Especially not the gaming Brit, who I try not to think about most of the time. Because frankly, he has really contradictory opinions. So I can't really, like, even engage with them because he's so... Like, he'll change his stance based on to make a point, so none of his beliefs are consistent. I don't agree with that. I think he's kind of a shithead.
This must be it.
But
So the server.
it's like you can't talk about how original God of War was based and new God of War is cucked, and then hate MGR. Like, you can't do a big segment about how God of War 1 through 3 have flaws but are really cool and have cool set pieces and are video gamey solely so you can dump on do I have to shoot that thing? Okay. Well, I'll wait till it opens up again.
This should punch through their armor.
Do I just shoot it? Or do I have to go to like a console? What does it want from me? Just... Or do I just kill a wave? Is that how this works?
One down.
Oh god, fuck off. Fine, blow up on me, who cares? Oh, it's opening, good. Blow it out your ass.
Shepard, you want something done with that Geth? It's still intact.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
But Mr. Darkflame, he hated how God of War played. He spent a decade hating how God of War played. Then he needed to dump on the new God of War, so he pretended the old God of War he liked suddenly. Like, that's the kind of contradictory thing. I mean, also old God of War felt like shit.
Open the port side airlock.
But again, I try not to pay attention to YouTubers most of the time anymore. I'm busy doing my own shit.
We're clear. Go.
Cool.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in EDI's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to talk to it first.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
Just be careful.
I trust you, EDI. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual.
I hope that they announce more ports. That they announce more ports of Dragon Quest things to newer platforms. Like, a lot of that shit is stuck on the fucking 3DS, which I'm not a fan of the 3DS. So like, especially Dragon Quest 8. The fact that Dragon Quest 8 is stuck on the 3DS.
Installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems.
Like, I don't want a remake. I want them to do like
to access your next location.
I want a collection of. They already put 1 through 3 on the Switch, which frankly annoys me because they used like the mobile versions instead of the really cool Super Nintendo versions that have like animated sprites. But I want good ports of good versions of 4 through 6. I don't really care about 7, but 7's cool too if you want to do it. And definitely 8. Give me a 4K 60 version of 8. Like, Dragon Quest 8 looks unbelievable. Give, please. Where's this fucking AI core? Crew quarters, starboard, restroom, men's restroom, port observation, life support. Server room, it must be that.
Hut. I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
I mean, probably. It's been 4 years since Dragon Quest XI. So, I'm sure that they had to have had it in development, so it must be... I'm sure it's probably coming along fine. The Tuanon, Nocturne still uses Law, Order, and Chaos. It just calls them different things. Like, philosophically, they're almost identically the same thing.
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You know me?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
I fought who?
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Your machines, too.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You want to work with me? I always wanted a cool robot, son.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Sure, that works.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy.
One of the cooler parts of Mass Effect 2 and 3, frankly, is
The
Legion.
exchange of data. Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
What did you learn?
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper Corps?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device.
Quantum storage device.
To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
What assholes.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381.
What?
This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL comm buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
Yeah, like, the original idea where you're revived by the Geth and Legion's your first squad mate would have been way fucking cooler. But BioWare loves cowarding out of cool things.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
We'll do it.
This could be our best chance to end the conflict between Organics and Geth. Let's do it.
We will begin preparations.
Yeah, Legion is great. I'll probably do a second playthrough on my own time and just, like, get Legion as fast as possible and fuck the Normandy crew. And just do, like, all the loyalty missions with him. Go to Citadel for the first time with him, which I've never done before. But you get a really funny scene when you try to take Legion through customs.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Mass Effect 3's sure a game. It's sure a game. It sure has a lot more problems with it than the one problem that everybody says it had. Does Legion have a ship upgrade? No, I don't think he does. Oh, yeah, I think you get him a new rifle. Whatever. Fucking whatever. Once called Heritar by the Quarians, the space station was stripped of its useful technology by the fleeing migrant fleet when they left the Perseus Vale 300 years ago. Little more than a cold superstructure floating in the void, the station was removed from star charts by 2050 CE. Scans indicate the station was reconstructed and upgraded in a massive effort that must have taken at least 10 years, implying there may have been Geth outside the Veil before their infamous attack on Eden Prime. Being a little bit of fuel source, it could have been hidden here for much longer without attracting attention from the barren worlds around Tasra or the clueless Elcor in the Salaheel system. Heretic Station, as Legion refers to it, is home to a Death Gate core capable of broadcasting blah 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 blah. There's 2.4 million Geth on this. Let's hope we don't have to kill them. I don't have that many Widow's shells. I guess we'll take Garrus. Warp ammo. Fucking, I'm the only person who matters. Max out Geth Infiltrator. I don't really give a shit about Combat Drone or any of his shit. It only takes... Yeah, this is good. They both use the same thing. Hey, there's a pretty good chance they'll re-announce multiplayer at E3.
They're hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Be nice, Joker. Look at Shepard scolding him with his eyes. That's pretty good. Yeah, the entire Quarian race is robo-racist.
Alert. This facility has little aerogravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
We filled it with pictures of fat asses Mr. Fields likes.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Okay, Adler.
We concluded that destruction of the station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
That sounds dangerously close to indoctrination, unless there's something I'm missing. And maybe this is how AIs settle religious disputes. The Geth are already a threat to organics, though. If we give them back their heretics, they'll get even stronger.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
The fact that
this isn't the time to debate.
This is a neat bit.
Let's move while the heretics are distracted.
But Garrus's stance makes no sense. It's like, we'll give the Geth that don't want to kill humans more people, so they'll
sneak past them. Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Look out!
We have been detected.
Oh, I thought they were dead, but I guess not.
It's my turn now.
I want warp ammo now.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful.
Thank you, Sir Hiragi, for the follow. Sure, let's salvage the Geth hub.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Tell me more.
Not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
The Geth are pretty interesting.
I can see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes. Once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
That could be traumatizing.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Yeah, Mass Effect 3, sure a game.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. Overriding turret. Executing pseudo command.
Hey. Boom.
I'm taking fire.
There's sure a lot of great writing in Mass Effect 2 that gets ignored entirely in Mass Effect 3. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Concussive shot ready.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, shoot him to pieces, please. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, I didn't notice that that guy was right there. Oh, sent me back a whole fight.
Defensive turret. Hacking your target. Hacking your target.
Man, those rocket turrets are sure getting to work. That didn't take. Lead.
We have been detected.
Yes!
I am it. Taking search. Target processed.
Boom.
Yes! That one hit!
Yeah, like a lot of this is definitely because Drew was taken off in the middle of Mass Effect 2. Yeah, the only ending that they for Mass Effect 4 they have two things. They have two possibilities for Mass Effect 4. They either have to go, okay, the end of Mass Effect 3 was a lie and didn't happen. They have to somehow undo the end of Mass Effect 3. Let's say that. They have to undo it somehow. Either say it wasn't real, literally use time travel, do some other shit. They have to do that. Or it has to be the destroy ending. They can't use the control ending or the synthesis ending because they're both too transformative to the status quo. It's like you can't make a game. You can't make a game in the synthesis ending. Like, you just can't. Like, the fact they even put, like, seeing your party members in, like, the epilogue, if you pick the synthesis ending, is insane to me, because, like, that should have been so unbelievably transformative to the universe. But since they had to make that ending DLC where they try to band-aid a gaping bullet wound, it just comes off as really lame. I'm really looking forward to being able to tell people when the original Mass Effect 3 ending stops and when everything else is added in.
Overriding turret. Overriding your target.
Putting it like hundreds of years in the future so you don't have to deal with anything from ME3. That would make me go, why are you even bothering? Like, nobody who wrote ME3 is still at BioWare anymore. Your last attempt to do that failed so bad you canceled the DLC and shut the company that made the game down. Just accept that nobody liked that ending and either walk it back as much as you can. Like, I don't need them to undo Mass Effect 3's ending with time travel. That's not something I need, but I also think if they try and avoid it entirely, it's going to be bad. They have to confront it and be like, we have to deal with this somehow. No, I don't want a remake of ME3 either. Like, I don't want to retread it at all. Like, the franchise needs to go forward. But you can't go forward if you're ignoring the elephant in the room. Yeah, like you have.
How large do you suppose that room is? The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Yeah, like you can't. It's like a similar problem with Star Ocean has a similar problem where they won't confront the entire story of Star Ocean 3, which I think you can do way easier than the story of Mass Effect 3, so I don't know why they don't just do it. Like, literally all you have to do for Star Ocean 3 is like, this really advanced race thought we were a video game, but we weren't there. But they don't even want to mention it, so they keep like doing weird prequels. And not really having like things you remember from the earlier games be a thing. Tri-Ace is working on something right now. And I bet it's Star Ocean. Like, it's come out they're working on some kind of sort of action RPG with their own internal engine, and I bet that is Star Ocean.
It's my turn now.
Thank you, Kid Arachnid, for the sub.
Look out!
Oh god, there was two. Oh god, this is rough. This was a fucking mistake.
Warning, enemy using optical camouflage.
That was a fucking mistake.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, I think it worked out. I mean, no prequels. You have to fucking go forward. You can do all that shit later. You know, if you want to make some weird prequel spin-off, do it later. You can't do it right now. You have to actually, you have to course correct before you can do shit like that.
What are these? Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
Can't they see us walking by?
They are no more aware of us than you are of cells in your bloodstream.
Like, you can't.
Assuming control.
Eventually, you have to go forward, so it might as well be the first thing you do.
Overriding turret.
Especially since side stuff will usually be lame until you do that.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room.
I think what we're going to see is
systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Activating defenses.
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Let's do this.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Assuming alert. Heretic executing pseudo command.
Tower defense.
Assuming control. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platform. Overriding turret.
Am I gonna have to go down there, or is there ammo up here? I might have to go down there eventually. Ruh-roh. Wait, you can't even go down there. I'd sure like some ammunition.
Concussive shock ready.
There we go.
Like some ammo. Ammo, ma'am. Ammo.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's like you're running away. You think this brand is good enough to make you money, but you don't actually have anything to do with it. It's like you're admitting it's bad. It's like you're admitting you made a mistake, basically, when you run, and you did make a mistake. It's like that thing people do where they'll be a shithead but then try to act like nothing happened and hope that like time makes it heal, but that never really worked. Like at some point you have to apologize. I'd sure like some fucking ammo. I don't suppose there's any ammo around here.
We've been spotted.
Is there seriously no ammo? What the fuck's wrong with them? How do they not know how to balance this bad?
Fire in the hole.
Like, it's not like I'm missing a bunch. I've hit almost every shot.
I've lost shield.
Under fire. Arrow.
This should punch through their arm.
Okay, there we go.
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
We'll rewrite them.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus.
Yes, there were definitely parts in the original where I was out of ammo.
That sounds ominous.
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Ruh-roh. Ammo, ammo, ammo.
Enemy!
Drop some fucking ammo, would ya? No ammo. Oh god, there's so many and I still have no ammo.
What's left to worry about?
And I'm dead. I changed my weapon constantly. I used every piece of ammo I had, people. It's not, oh, I don't have weapon for this one gun. I'm fucking dry on everything but 40 fucking SMG shots. It's just not giving me any ammo.
We've been spotted.
It's my turn now.
Like, I'm about to be entirely fucking dry. And it just will not give me ammo. Nothing. Still nothing. What did they expect to happen here? This has to have broken somehow. I'm completely empty. There. Fuck. I think I skipped a short cutscene because I was hitting the button in desperation. I don't have those, the one I'm taking name.
Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
You're both right.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war.
Shepard solves problems with centricism.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding Creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Look at him smirk. What if the game's soft locked now and no ammo ever spawns ever again? If that happens, I would download a save and play the PC version of Mass Effect 3. 'Cause fuck them.